C0URT.
Breaking news: Serap and some Nigerians takes Buhari to Ecowas court. Hey guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, a WhatsApp channel where you get the best and the latest news all around the world. Let's get to the main news. Civil society organization, the Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project (C0URT), and over 150 concerned Nigeria have together filed a lawsuit against the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration over the unlawful suspension of Twitter in Nigeria. They have hereby dragged him to the Ecowas court, and representing them is Nigeria's leading human rights lawyer, Mr. Femi Falana. President Muhammadu Buhari was sued for criminalization of Nigerians and other people using Twitter and the escalating repression of human rights, particularly the right of freedom of expression and access to information, including media freedom in Nigeria. And this is coming after the deletion of President Muhammadu Buhari's tweet. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, last week announced the suspension of Twitter in Nigeria. And the federal government has also threatened to arrest and prosecute anyone using Twitter in the country at the moment, while the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) has asked all broadcast stations to delete their accounts from Twitter. C0URT has also argued that the banning of Twitter is aimed at intimidating and stopping Nigerians from using Twitter and other social media platforms to access government policy, expose corruption, and criticize acts of officials' impunity by the agents of the federal government. The lawsuit number ECW/CCJ/APP/23/21 filed today before the Ecowas Community Court of Justice in Abuja. C0URT and over 150 Nigerians who are concerned are seeking an order of interim injunction restraining the federal government from implementing its suspension of Twitter in Nigeria. They also seek a stay order on federal government from subjecting anyone, including media houses, broadcast stations, from using Twitter in Nigeria. Also, to stop any harassment, intimidation, arrest or criminal prosecution pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit. In the suit filed by Solicitor to C0URT, Femi Falana, the content states that if this application is not urgently granted, the federal government will continue to arbitrarily suspend Twitter and threaten to impose criminal and other sanctions on Nigeria's telecommunications company, media houses, broadcast stations, and other people using Twitter in Nigeria. And then the reason for this suit might be rendered null and void. The suit reads in part: the suspension of Twitter is aimed at intimidating and stopping Nigerians from using Twitter and other social media platforms to access government's policy, expose corruption, and criticize acts of official impunity by the agents of the federal government. The free communication of information and ideas about public and political issues between citizens and elected representatives is essential. Thus, this implies a free press and other media able to comment on public issues without censor or restraint, and to inform public opinion. The public also have the corresponding right to receive media output. Freedom of expression is a fundamental human right, and the full enjoy of this right is central to achieving individual freedom and to developing democracy. It is therefore not only the cornerstone of democracy, but indispensable to a thriving civil society. The arbitrary action by the federal government and its agents have negatively impacted millions of Nigerians who carry on their daily businesses and operational activities on Twitter. The suspension has also impeded the freedom of expression of millions of Nigerians who criticized and influenced government policy through the microblogging app Twitter. The banning of Twitter is arbitrary, and there is no law in Nigeria today permitting the persecution of people simply for peacefully exercising their human right through Twitter and other social media platforms. The suspension and threat of persecution by the federal government constitutes a fundamental breach of the country's international human rights obligation, including under Article 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and Article 19 of International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, to which Nigeria is a state party. The suspension has seriously undermined the ability of Nigerians and other people in the country to freely express themselves in a democracy, and has undermined the ability of journalists, media houses, broadcast stations, and other people to freely carry out their professional duties. A lot of Nigerians at home and abroad rely on Twitter coverage of topical issues of public interest to access impartial, objective and critical information about ideas and views on how the Nigerian government is performing its constitutional and international human rights obligations. So guys, this is where we draw the curtain for this edition of DJ MTV Daily News Update. But before we go, here is the headline. Seraph and over 150 Nigerians takes Buhari to Ecowas court. This is coming as a result of federal government ban on Twitter, and again, federal government threatened to prosecute anybody still found using Twitter. The Seraph has come out to say that this is encroaching into Nigerians' fundamental human rights, and so therefore they have taken the president to the ECOWAS court. Some Nigerians have come out to tag the federal government as an anarchy government. They have said that how can the federal government strip Nigeria of their fundamental human rights, that it is constitutionally written that every Nigerian has the freedom of movement, freedom of speech, freedom of using even the internet. But the federal government of Nigeria has cut that short by banning Twitter, and not just banning Twitter, they have also decided to prosecute anyone found still using Twitter. So guys, we would love to hear your opinion about this. Is the Seraph and the Nigerians who have sued Buhari right or wrong? Drop your comments in the comment section below, and thank you for watching till the end. Please do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Please do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. And please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you could be the first to get notified each time we post a new video. I am Victor Obruchi for DJ MTV News.
Yeah.
DJ MTV.